Hey folks, hope you're all doing well today. I certainly hope you're doing better than some of the poor people who are living along the Louisiana coast. I'll tell you why in a second. I'm going to look at the news concerning the oil spill. Of course, not all of it. There's not enough time, but it's concerning the oil spill from yesterday, May 14th. And let's see if there's any good stuff that happened, shall we? Let me start my timer here. The reason I'm talking about the poor residents of Louisiana, these guys and women are out there trying to do their best to protect not only the coastline but extremely sensitive areas that are vital to ocean wildlife. They're sort of like nurseries for shrimp and whatnot. The reason they're having a tough time is as they're trying to protect these areas with booms, they found out, oops, there's not enough booms to do the job. I mean, it's something as simple as that. There's not enough booms. Now, I'm going to read, once again, my favorite thing to read throughout the series of videos I've been making over the last few days. And that thing is that BP, in 2009, to get the license to operate this failed platform disaster, stated specifically that they could handle a worst-case scenario at Deepwater Horizon. I know you guys are sick of hearing it, and I'm sick of saying it, but I'm going to continue to say it. They also said it was very unlikely that anything could go wrong. But so they say they could handle a worst-case scenario, but there's not even enough booms to protect the coast. I mean, that doesn't quite add up to me. Does it to anyone else? Okay, let's keep going down. And again, you know, I am very pessimistic about this, so I'm sorry if I sound like a jerk sometimes. Actually, I'm not that sorry I sound like a jerk. BP is trying to decide what measure to use to cap this now. Now, they told us all that yesterday they were going to try this tube insertion thing, but no, they haven't tried that yet. Okay, they told us yesterday morning that they were going to try it. Yesterday. No, I haven't tried it, because they're still trying to decide what Mickey Mouse measure they're going to use. This tube, 6-inch tube, inserted into the 21-inch pipe, and then block the rest of it off, and so they can pipe the oil and start selling it to you immediately. Or the top hat thing. I have to tell you guys, right now at this point, I have absolutely no trust in any BP solution. I have no trust in BP to wipe my butt for fear that they would not have the toilet paper necessary to do it correctly. Okay, now BP has started a program called Vessels of Opportunity. Now, I should be a bit positive about this. They are paying boats that are 65 feet or larger $3,000 a day to stand by to assist. That will be in the maintenance of booms and stuff like that. I don't know why they're paying them to stand by instead of being out there right now. It sounds better than nothing, certainly. But fishermen who are signing the papers to sign up for this, please remember BP wrote up this paperwork. You better read all the fine print before you put your John Henry down there. Before you know it, they'll own your boat and won't be paying you a penny. Knowing BP. Now let's kind of move on here. The Governor Haley Barbour from the great state of Mississippi, which is just about ready to get pelted from this, and it has already actually, says that the oil slick is mostly a sheen and that there is no reason to panic. I would love my governor, if I lived in Mississippi, boy, that you know that this guy's on your side when he says, yeah, the oil slick's just a sheen. Don't worry about it. But of course, this guy was a Washington lobbyist before he was the governor of Mississippi, and he's a presidential hopeful for 2012. Who I think you know whose vote he won't be getting. Next in the news that I was looking up, I made little notes down here. One good thing is that experts say that up to 35% of the oil will just like evaporate. So the longer it is sitting out there and not collected, like 35% of it will evaporate, and that's a good thing. They didn't really go into the other 65% that won't be evaporating. They didn't quite go into that. Yeah. Okay, and my last little thing here is that the slick is breaking up so that smaller. Now, when I say smaller, you see in the news they go, yeah, so smaller slicks, but these smaller slicks are like the size of Connecticut, the size of Rhode Island, size of Maryland. These are smaller ones, so that there's going to be smaller individual beach desecrations. Like, that's a good thing. I don't see too much good about that. So, it just keeps getting better and better. See you guys tomorrow.